Hey, welcome to Black Cat Divination. Welcome to another card combination video for the Lenormand fortune telling deck. Today we are moving on to card number 12, which is the birds. I don't know if you have been following my videos, you might have noticed we're missing the scythe. That's the number 10 card. Yeah, the number 10 cards, because I've had to do the video a couple of times, and both times I messed up and I got tired of recording the scythe video, so I'm moving on to the birds. And I'll come back to the scythe after I've had a break from it for a while. I don't know why I can't seem to get that video right, but maybe it has something to do with the energy of the card. Anyway, so thank you for joining me. Before we talk about the combinations for the bird card, I'd like to go over the bird card all by itself, review its keywords, its associations, and become very familiar with it before we talk about the 35 cards combined with it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I like to give credit where it's due. This is the book that I use for my referencing my card combinations. It's called The Art of Lenormand Reading, Decoding Powerful Messages by Alexander Musrik. It's an excellent resource book if you're a beginner like I am. When can I stop calling myself a beginner? Because I've been exploring Lenormand now for a couple of months. I still feel like a beginner, but I am starting to do readings, so maybe I'd be considered intermediate by now. I don't know. Anyway, this is an excellent resource for beginners, intermediates. It has, and I've done a review on this book, so I won't talk about it in this video. It's a waste of time. Check out that video if you're interested in a reference, a really good source. I highly recommend this book. All right, so let's familiarize ourselves with this card all by itself. This is the bird card number 12. The playing card insert for the bird card is the 7 of Diamonds. The 7 of Diamonds in the tarot deck would be the 7 of Pentacles. I'm not sure I haven't looked that much into the cards and inserts, so I can't tell you for sure if the association with the 7 of Pentacles in the tarot deck matches anything in the bird deck. It probably does. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's stay focused here. Okay, so the keywords for the bird card, communication. This could be a couple, because there's 2 birds. It could represent gossip or conspiracy. The core meaning of the birds is communication, verbal kinds principally, not written. So if you get the birds, for example, next to the rider, now we're not doing combinations yet, but I assume that next to the rider, this would mean an incoming verbal message. Other meanings of the card include gossip, migration, short difficulty. It could be a couple, and something that involves more than one person. Think about the birds card as real birds in real life and how they act. Use these attributes in your card meaning. Okay, that's good advice. So however birds act is how we should try to incorporate our interpretations of the cards in real readings. The message of this card is to speak your truth. If this card is representing a part of the body in a health reading, this could be nerves or the throat. That makes sense. As a timing card, this could be anywhere from 12 days to a whole year, because it could represent 12 months, or it could represent the month of December. It has a neutral influence, neither negative or positive. It has an action nuance. The archangel associated with the birds card is Gabriel. Planet is Uranus. The zodiac sign is Aquarius. If this comes up in a love reading for a single person, this is a free relationship. I guess that means an open relationship, or short term. If this comes up in a love reading for somebody who is in a relationship, this is lots of talking going on, a lot of sharing. It's a soulmate relationship, good communication. If this comes up in a health reading, this would be needing a break from a noisy environment. If this comes up in a money reading, this is a phone call or a conversation that can bring money. If it comes up in a work reading, this is lots of negotiations are going around in the workplace. And then the special power of this card, the card next to the birds represents its voice, the message the birds want to transmit. Okay, so if whatever card's next to the birds, and it didn't say in front or behind, probably is both, it's the message that the birds want to transmit. And that's the card all by itself. All right, so let's move on to the combinations. The bird card in combination with the rider. This is announcing the visit of two people. It's good news. Good news. Two people possibly coming for a visit, or good news. Verbal good news, obviously. If you have the bird combination and bird card in combination with the clover, this is a lucky conversation that brings in new opportunities. A lucky conversation that brings in new opportunities. The bird card in combination with the ship. This is talking about a trip or change. It could be migrating to a foreign country. Talking about a trip or change or migrating to a foreign country. The birds in combination with the house card. This is a real estate discussion, or it could be talking with relatives. Talking with relatives, family, or a real estate discussion. Pretty straightforward. If the birds are in combination with the tree, this is a throat issue. Remember, we were talking about when it comes up in a health reading, it could represent throat. The birds sing. That's an easy way to remember that. It's a throat issue. It could be spiritual discussion. The tree can represent spirituality. So it could be a spiritual discussion. And then it could also be health discussions. Maybe it's, this is something I'm just bringing in myself. Maybe it's talking about a psychologist, talking to a psychologist, therapist, something like that. Because that's verbal discussions about health issues too. Mental health. The birds in combination with the cloud card. This is confusing conversation, or it's a misunderstanding. Confusing conversation or a misunderstanding. The birds in combination with the snake. This is gossip. Conversing with a dangerous woman, or prudence. Gossip, conversing with a dangerous woman. Just checking my cards, see if there's glare. It doesn't look like there is. Conversing with a dangerous woman, or prudence. The birds in combination with the coffin. This is the end of a conversation. Silence or no reply. The end of a conversation. Silence, or you're not receiving any reply from somebody. Birds in combination with the bouquet card. This is happy conversation, and it's talking about opportunities. Happy conversation, talking about opportunities. There's that dreaded scythe card. The birds in combination with the scythe. This is a difficult negotiation. This could be interrupting a conversation. Difficult negotiations or interrupting a conversation. That makes sense. It's like the card is cutting away, so it could be interrupting. Birds in combination with the whip card. This is talking about the same thing again and again. We've talked about this before, in fact, just recently, because it was the last card I did. The whip card also has a broom on it, and if you think about yourself sweeping something, it's a repetitive motion. So the broom, as well as the ring card, because the ring card represents cycles, but the whip or the broom card can also represent cycles because it's a repetitive motion. So talking about the same thing again and again, maybe it's an argument that you keep having over and over again, it's never resolved. Or it could just simply be an argument, just some kind of argument. Birds in combination with the child card. This is rumors about a child. This could be a brand new conversation. Remember, the child can represent new beginnings, so it could be a brand new conversation. Or this could represent twins. Maybe you have somebody who's asking about their pregnancy. Maybe they want to know the sex of their child, or they want to know, something with regards to that. Birds come up next to the child. Woman could be carrying twins. Bird card in combination with the fox. This is rumors and gossip. It could be job-related conversation, like talking around the water cooler. It could be lies, or it could be flattery. Lies, flattery, work-related conversations, rumors and gossip. Bird card in combination with the bear. This is talking with the boss. It could be a big conversation. It could be an important exchange. Talking with the boss, a big conversation, or important exchange. Bird cards in combination with the stars. This is many conversations or spreading gossip. Now, we haven't gotten to the star card yet, but I think I've mentioned in previous videos, or maybe I've mentioned in readings, that one of the special powers of the star card is that it multiplies cards around it. If you look at all the stars in the sky, so that's how you might remember that this could represent many conversations, because it's multiplying this card. Many conversations, spreading gossip. The bird card in combination with the stork. This is rumors about a pregnancy. This could be a new topic. The stork represents sudden change, so something new coming in, a new topic, a new conversation. This could be an international phone call. All right, so that's new. That's the first time I've heard that the stork card could represent something international. Now, we haven't gone over this card yet, so it might be just something I'm forgetting. But international conversation, or international phone call, rumors about a pregnancy, or a brand new topic of conversation. The bird card in combination with the dog. This is conversing with friends. This is a friend who likes rumor and gossip. Maybe this is your one friend in your group that likes to gossip about everybody. Talking with friends, or the friend who likes to gossip. The bird card in combination with the tower. This is legal discussions. This could be talking about the past or old conversations, bringing up old conversations, talking about the past, or legal discussions. That's something that I'm having a little difficulty myself remembering, is that the tower card can represent the past. For some reason, that doesn't come to my mind when I look at that card, so that's something I need to work on. Legal discussion, talking about the past, old conversations. All right, the bird card in combination with garden. This is gossiping about an event. This could be a meeting, or it could be a conference. Gossiping about an event, it's a meeting, or it's a conference. Bird card in combination with the mountain. This is discussing a problem, or it's making plans. Discussing a problem or making plans. Okay, the way that I'm going to remember that this is about making plans is that if you're in the process of making plans, that means you're not actively doing anything. And the mountain can represent a stall, something stopping action. So that's how I'm going to remember that, is that, I don't know if that's going to help you or not, but if this is in combination with the birds, it could be just making plans. So if you're making plans about doing something, it means you're not actually doing it yet. So that's a good way to remember that. We're discussing a problem. The birds in combination with the crossroad. This is talking about the future. This could be a phone call incoming that's talking about a decision that needs to be made. So talking about the future, or a phone call concerning a certain decision. The birds next to the mice is stressful conversations, could be discussing debt. The mice can represent loss, so debt can represent loss, right? So discussing debt. This could be suspicion of a robbery. Maybe you're missing something valuable and you're like suspecting, oh, maybe it was taken. So this is discussion about a possible robbery. Stressful talks, we're talking about debt. The birds in combination with the heart. This is a heartfelt conversation. This is lovers, the lovers. I guess it's referencing the tarot card of the lovers. Or this is a lovely couple. Heartfelt conversation, lovers, or lovely couple. The birds in combination with the ring. This could be rumors about a divorce. This could be a discussion about an agreement. Remember, this could represent contracts, so discussion about an agreement. This could be marriage counseling as well. The birds in combination with the book. This is a secret conversation. Remember, the book can represent secrets, so secret conversation. This could be learning how to talk. This could also be unknown rumors. So rumors maybe that you know are going around about yourself, but you don't know what they are. So secret conversation, learning how to talk, unknown rumors. Birds in combination with the letter. This is a vocal message. The letter all by itself represents a message. So this is a vocal, a verbal message. This could be the media, paparazzi, or it could be an interview. A verbal message, the media, paparazzi, or an interview. Birds in combination with the man or the woman. This is talkative, someone who's talkative. This is someone who's a good speaker. This could be a mediator, or a counselor, somebody who talks. Maybe it's a politician. Now, if it had the birds, say with the fox, maybe the fox on this side and the man or the woman, that might be a politician, or the snake, because politicians are sneaky, aren't they? And I don't think they very often tell the truth. I don't trust a single one of them, not one single politician. They're all liars, in my opinion. But that's a totally different subject now, isn't it? We'll move on. The birds in combination with the lilies. This is a trustworthy conversation. It could be a very long discussion. The lilies can represent longevity, long time, very long discussion, trustworthy conversation. Birds in combination with the sun. This is a successful interview. So if somebody's asking about whether or not they're going to get a job and they got the birds next to the sun, you could probably tell them yes. You could probably say, it looks like you just recently had an interview and it looks like it went well because the sun's there. So successful interview. This could be a bright conversation. And this could be just a nice exchange, exchanging pleasantries. Birds in combination with the moon. This is creative and productive conversation. This could be talking about your desires. The moon is like an internal reflection. Could be talking about your feelings, that sort of thing. Creative, productive. Birds in combination with the key card. This is a conversation that brings a solution. The key is the answer. Conversation that brings a solution. This could be an answer to a question. Answer to a question or solution. Birds in combination with fish. This is financial talks. It could be talking about expenditures and budgets. So maybe this comes up in a work reading, and this is either predicting or saying that there have been talks about expenditures and budget financial talks. The birds in combination with the anchor. This is a deep conversation. That makes sense, huh? Deep conversation. Or it could be a persistent rumor. The anchor also, like the lilies, can represent longevity, something that's more permanent. So this is persistent rumors, deep conversation. And then the last card is the cross. And the birds in combination with this is a prayer. Could be asking for help, or it could be really heavy words, like a really serious conversation. One that brings a little bit of pain, feeling of burden, sorrow, that sort of thing. Because the cross can be a negative card. And that does it for the birds. There you go. I hope this was helpful for you. It's helpful for me. Every time I do these videos, it's helpful for me. The next one, we are going to cover the child card. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions for me, I'm very pleased to read any comments. I don't have many subscribers yet, but if you have something that you think I could do better, maybe I could increase my subscriber numbers by following some advice from my current subscribers who think, maybe something popped into your head while you're watching this video and you think, man, Heidi, if you just did this a little bit differently, it would be more pleasant. It would be more easy. It would be easier to follow, whatever it is. Or if my camera angle's messed up, if you get too much glare on the card, let me know. I really do try to be conscious of that. But there's a light that comes directly from my camera and it shines right in the middle. I know that you can see that, and so I struggle a little bit with the glare. Anyway, thank you for coming by. Stop by again. I'm going to try to at least do one video a day in order to get through this deck. So hopefully we'll be done soon. Thanks very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. See you next time.